Hi and welcome back to the cake tip. Today we should be making lemon and blackberry keto, gluten-free, sugar-free cheesecake. First of all, we'll need to grease and line a 7-inch round, loose bottom tin. This is where you're going to first of all place your base for your cheesecake. Okay, let's get started. For the base, you are going to need Lissa, which is a linseed and almond mix, and you will need 120 grams of that. You will also need 50 grams of butter, which you'll need to slightly soften so that it goes into the mix easily. Then you will need 30 grams of desiccated coconut. Begin by placing all of the ingredients into a large bowl to make it easy to be able to move around. Once all the ingredients are in the bowl, grab yourself a spoon and begin to combine the mixture. Begin to combine the mixture by stirring from the sides. It may seem like the mixture is not quite wet enough and there's not enough butter, but by the time it's all combined, you'll see that it's soft enough to be able to put into the tin to make a firm base. Take a hold of your tin again and pour your mixture into the bottom of your tin. Taking a spoon, just a normal dessert spoon, use the back of the spoon to press the mixture down into the tin. Continue doing this until the whole of the mixture is around about the same level on the bottom of the tin. If you prefer to, you can use the back of your fist to press it all down. Sometimes it's easier to get a firmer base by doing this. Once your base is firm, place the base in the freezer for roughly half an hour to firm up enough to be able to put your topping on. Next, you will need 100 grams of blackberries, frozen or fresh is fine. You will need to add to the blackberries 1 teaspoon of stevia. With a fork, gently press the blackberries down into the bowl. Don't overpress them and then stir the stevia in to fully combine and sweeten the blackberries. Once combined, set aside. Next, for the topping, you're going to need 500 grams of soft cheese. Now you'll need to leave this cheese out for a little while, otherwise it will be too hard for the mixer to be able to mix up and it'll go into lumps. Then you'll need 200 ml of double cream or thickened cream. Then 35 grams of stevia. Then the zest of 1 whole lemon and the juice of that same lemon. Only use fresh juice from the lemon. Don't use the stuff in a bottle because it doesn't give the same taste. Place your cheese in the mixer and turn on low to begin with, just to be able to move it around the bowl. Gradually over time, just build it up to a medium speed. Once it starts to go soft, then you can turn it off. Now the cheese is lovely and soft, we're going to add the stevia. Once again, we'll do the same. We'll start off on a low speed, and once the stevia is combined, we'll build up to a medium speed until it's lovely and soft again. Now we've combined the stevia, it's time to add the lemon juice. This needs to be done in either 3 or 4 stages, and the mixer needs to go on a slow setting and then build up to a medium. If we don't do this, then we risk the chance of the cheese splitting, and then it will have been a pointless exercise and we'll have no cheesecake. So make sure it's a very slow process. And you'll be able to see when it's time to put the next lot in, because it'll be nice and smooth and combined. It's a good idea halfway through putting the lemon juice in there to stop the mixer, scrape the sides down to the middle so that all of the cheese is in one centre again. Lower the mixer back down, start on a low speed and build up to medium again, and continue adding your lemon juice. Once you're happy that the lemon juice is fully combined, next we move on to adding the cream. You will need to once again move the cheese down into the centre so that it's not on the sides. And you will also need to start on a low speed to begin with. The cream also needs to be added in stages as well. It will seem a little sloppy to begin with, but as you add it, you'll see that it combines and becomes thicker each time. Just make sure that you do it on a low setting to begin with. Once you're happy that the cream is fully combined and it's looking extremely yummy, it's time to add the blackberries. Just add them all in one go, but when you turn the mixer on, you're going to turn it on to very slow, only for a couple of seconds, and then we'll do the rest by hand. Once the blackberries are just combined, lift your whisk up, and the next you're going to do by hand. Scrape down the sides of the bowl and just gently move the cheese mixture around until the blackberries just combine. Don't worry if it looks a little bit less firm than normal, it'll be fine after it's been in the fridge overnight. Remove your cheesecake base from the freezer. You'll know that it's ready because it'll be nice and hard and there'll be nothing moving it about on it. Then you're going to add your cheese topping into the tin. Just scrape the sides down and put it straight into the middle, and we shall smooth it out after once it's all in the tin. Once the mix is all in the tin, grab yourself a palette knife and begin to smooth over the top of the mixture. Once you've smoothed it over and you're happy that it's nice and smooth and flat and even, place it in the fridge whilst you prepare the topping. For the topping, you're going to need a tablespoon of blackberries and the lemon zest that we've already prepared. Into the blackberries, pour half a teaspoon of stevia. Then you need to place this into the microwave or do it over the hob, and you need to make sure that all of the juice is absorbed and you have a thick mixture. It should be nice and clumpy so that when you drop it down onto the cheesecake, it isn't watery. Remove your cheesecake from the fridge and prepare to add the lemon and blackberry topping. Starting with the blackberries, take a spoon and just take little dollops and place them around the top of the cheesecake. Should be nice and thick, so it should go into nice little sections. Once you have added all of the blackberry, it's time to add the lemon zest over the top. Just take little pinches of the lemon zest and place over the top of the blackberries. Just enough so that it's not overpowering and looks quite pretty as well. And there you have it, one completed lemon and blackberry keto, gluten-free, sugar-free cheesecake. Place in the fridge overnight and enjoy the next day. Thanks for watching.